too quick. Let's get it. Too get it, 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 too get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I won't even play.
Out of my way,
get out of my way,
out of my way,
out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Too get it, 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 too get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Run it down, the sun is up. So run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. You're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't happen the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load them, but I'm up the place with them got. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch of the pain that see them and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come up full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop me, just beating the neighborhood, bruh. They ain't the person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. They ain't the do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to shut it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up and get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we'll be lacking, my bruh. So what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, culture carried down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savages speaking a language, y'all. You don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now. We needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you. There will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today. But we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters. Without the IR at the end, the reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence. You can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name?
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots. Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And off we go from Foxborough. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Crazy.
First play, and May goes to the air. Into the hands of the rookie from Florida State. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Charlie Jones now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
1-1, right? Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. 5.
Gun. Cut.
Now Brown. Oh, the ball comes out. And the Patriots are going to recover.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. So that'll cost them half the distance. They will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down past the 20. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll work this out to the 23. Jordan Battle up for a safety spot, makes the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Crazy.
On second down, it's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. I had a defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it's going to be third down.
What's up? Five. Crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He's going to look downfield once again. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 61 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang six on the defense.
First down throw for Burrow. That's complete to all the tight ends. Look at the big guy rumble. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play to kick off this drive. 39 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Here we go.
Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. And a big collision there down near the goal line. Keeps them out of the end zone.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go. 180. 1190. 1190.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Goal.
Gun.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
there was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
2nd and 10.
Crazy. What's that? Crazy. Eddie, what's that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. To the goal line and in. Donald Parham. Touchdown, Patriots.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Dot. Right 80.
A carry here for Brown. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Eddie, what's that?
They'll go play action with May. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt, and the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
180. Stop.
Now, Burrow. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But In this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a Cincinnati first down.
On 2.
First down.
Here we go.
Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage of it.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. From the 1, second and goal.
Here we go. Right in.
To throw is Burrow. Moving outside, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Crazy. You're on the ball. Crazy. Hey, what's that? 5.
To throw on first down is May. Going up top. That's hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, New England. The extra point is up and through. And the Pats have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Harold Landry, they're on the tackle.
3 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Gun. 11. Right 80.
Now, Burrow. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
11-90. Here we go.
Burrow to throw. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Here we go. Cut. Ready.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop. Right, 80. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. It is brought in the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, what's that? Here. Yep, 45. Here we go. Crazy.
Made out on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Donald Parham. Touchdown, New England. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Jones now on the return. Yeah! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
5, 5, 5. Pick up, boys. Hey, what's up?
On first and 10, here's May. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Geno Stone. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Get set. Right. Stop.
The third quarter begins with a run. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Second down, Burrow. He'll flank Gesicki over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 15 yards through the air. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why.
Here we go.
Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field, and as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
I'm one, ready?
From the 41, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Rolling right. He'll tuck it and take off. And Burrow not going to take any chances. Slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and that will lead to a second down.
Here we go, here we go. Done.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Whoa, just set. Done.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
1st and goal.
Barring some type of disaster with that big pass pickup, it puts them in position now where they feel like they can at least walk away with points off this drive. I just feel like it has to be 6. I feel like anything less than that will be a letdown.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Here we go. What? 11. Shot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. On the run to the right. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
We go again from the 3. It is second and goal.
Here we go. Shot.
Brown. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here.
Here we go.
It would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominant.
Good blocking, and he's in. Samaje Perine. Touchdown, Bengals.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals have taken the lead by a point here in the third. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Here's May to throw it on first down. Going for it all. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
What's that? Eddie, what's that? Crazy. 5.
Throwing on second down. May. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Throwing on third down is May. He's got Parham, his tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Patriots ready for the punt. Charlie Jones deep to return. This is taken at his own 30. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot.
Now it's Perine. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Let's get set. Start.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
First and 10.
Here we go.
First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. They'll take this down to the 47. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. Second down and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake. Here is Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ready?
Burrow here on second down. Next to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he'll get into the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, sit up. Crazy. Hey, what's up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. That one good for 29.
Crazy, crazy. You son, let's put it in here, baby. 5. Crazy, crazy.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. They'll try again here, second and 10.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Big play coming up. This is third down. May to the air once more. That's to the big tight end, Parham. And he's got another one. Donald Parham. Touchdown, Patriots. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the two, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
11, Thomas. Gun.
On the ground, this is P-Rob. Room to run at the 40. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
In trouble, and down he goes. Anthony Jennings. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. The crowd making their presence felt.
Here we go.
This is third down.
Hot. 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll be taken in by Samaje Perine. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That is caught, finding Higgins. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and They get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
The outside, it's looked in by Chase. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
On one, ready?
Here now, second down and goal.
Here we go.
Hero. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's second down.
Crazy. Here we go, boys. Ready? What's that?
They'll drop to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 25 on that connection. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready? What's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, New England. That is second touchdown tonight.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Jones now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
He-Rod. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
and 1. Ready? Here we go, here we go.
Burrow now. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. Clock to stop at 21 seconds to go in the game.
Done.
Burrow now to throw on first down. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Here. 5. Crazy.
Now, May. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And the Bengals are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from Foxborough.